Hello, my name is Luna, and right now you're about to watch The Luna Show. You're about to meet three of the new girls that are out and about in the scene. Gisele Mizrahi, Jessica Mizrahi, and Monika 007, who has a lot of potential to be in this scene. So I hope you guys enjoy The New Girls. So right now we are with Jessica Mizrahi, Monika 007, but soon in the house, and Gisele Mizrahi as well. So you are basically, all three of you are like the new girls. Like, you're everywhere. You're at the clubs, you're at the balls. What's that like for you? Like, what's the new world for you now?
Well, the new world is a little difficult, you know, I guess because people, the new generation is a little more advanced than the old generation. So I guess the people from the old generation get a little bit like intimidated by us. So a lot of people are coming for us, a lot of people are reading, a lot of people are saying negative things about us, but you know what? You have to live.
They what?
A lot of people can't take us just because we're beautiful and we're young and we are the new girls and their time is over already, but
is that how you look at it, or do you feel like they're trying to help you?
No, some are, some are not.
Some of us, they give us our lives, they be like, oh, you're so pretty, but there's the other ones that give us the look, like, what's wrong with this?
Yeah, and there's sometimes when you like, if you give me my life and you say, oh, you're pretty, you have a lot of potential, of course I'm gonna respect you and I'm gonna, have a conversation with you. But if you come to me reading me and all of this, how am I gonna respect you if you're just acting like a child? You're reading me and I'm gonna read you back.
I've had situations when like all the femme queens try to come at me for no reason, like out of nowhere. But you have to like not even pay attention to stuff like that.
So you all three came into the scene. How do you even discover the scene? Tell me individually all your stories. Huh?
Well, with me, I used to go to school real close to GMAC. So my school's in 23rd Street and in 7th, and GMAC is like in 23rd Street between 7th and 6th. So I always used to see gay people coming out of there and whatever. So I guess I explored one day, and from there I went, and then I found out about the House of Legacy, and then I got into the House of Legacy, then I started doing Kiki functions, then from there on and on and on.
What about you? How you discovered this?
Well, I was always like around all the like femme queens, like since I was younger, like I will always like look up to the femme queens, like, oh my god, they're so beautiful, and like one day I want to be like that, and the third. And I ended up hanging out with somebody, and that certain somebody started like taking me out to clubs and all of that.
Well, how you discover the femme queens, the older femme queens?
Some of them, like I meet them in clubs and MySpace and all of that, and that's how I started talking to them, and I started being cool with them and all of that, and so I ended up, being here.
My journey started the same as Jessica. Our journey started the same time. You were basically,
we're always together. We've been together for like about 5 years.
You're like sisters. I always see you.
Everybody that see me always is like, oh, if they see me alone, they be like, where's Gigi?
Mary and Ashley.
Right, American and Ashley.
The American and Ashley from the.
That's cute. So what are your expectations with the scene? Like, okay, so now you're in the scene. Where do you want to go from here on?
Well, what I take from the scene is that, I see everybody put their effects together. I see everybody look beautiful. I see people with these beautiful faces, What I like to do hair, makeup, and I like to style. So, sometimes I take things from other people and then I put it into my work. Like I draw too. And, I just get inspired by what everybody does.
And that's what the ballroom scene is. It's like stepping stone to your future.
You take a little bit of someone's cake and you make a bigger cake.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that for you as well?
Yeah.
And you?
Same.
So wait a second. So tell me, what are your, obviously Realness. I know you walk phase. So your category is face and Realness, and what else?
And I also Vogue, but I don't like voguing a lot.
But you did good at the latex ball.
Yeah, but a lot of people, I love the latex. I think I'm gonna Vogue again this year, but everybody says a lady that Vogues, a lady that walks face doesn't roll on the floor.
Well, I used to hear that too, and I paid attention to that, but I could have been voguing too.
Right.
You get it?
But you know what? I do this for fun. I come over here to have a good time out of my life. Which is pretty much like I go to school, I go home, I have to deal with my little brothers, my mom, my this, that. I come here to get away from everything.
So what's life like for you, like being, the new girls in the scene, and also new girls as a new girl? Like, what is that like? Is life harder, or is it easier?
It's easier in all type of ways. Yeah. People respect us, people do favors for us. We get away with more things. Everything is just, it's wonderful.
Do you have a good relationship with your family and stuff? Are they accepting?
When I first came out, it was horrible, but now it's like, now they accept me. Now it's more, we're working together now. My mom accepts me for who I am.
So they call you by the right pronouns
Yes,
and all
yes.
that? Oh, okay.
She slips up sometimes, but I correct her.
Well, that's your mom?
I have to read her from
Well,
one
with
note.
mom, it's
Well,
different though.
yeah.
Is that the same for you too?
Yeah, my mom, it takes a little bit, it's a little bit hard for her because, you know, since she had 3 babies, one of them is a girl, which is me, and 2 of them are boys. So, you know, it's a little hard because she don't want the boys to get confused.
To be influenced. Are you the eldest?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. If you were the middle child, she would have paid it.
Yeah.
It's the same for you too?
I'm a middle child.
Yeah, I'm a middle
Middle
child too.
child.
Yeah. The middle children always have the trouble.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have no problem. Like it was just at first it was a little weird because you know they didn't know what to think of it, like of the situation. But in the long run, when my little brother started calling me my name and everything, that was like a big thing for me. My little brother was like,
He called you Monika?
He was the first person that was calling me Monika. Then my grandmother was the last person that had the biggest problem with it.
You're so soft. I love it.
Thank you. So besides that, you know, I'm just happy that my family respects me, and as long as I have my family, I'm happy.
So as girls that join the scene almost around the same time, do you all get along, or is it still competition within each other?
No, there's no competition.
Well, there's no competition in between us, but
other girls,
yeah. Because the thing is that I know her, we know each other so well.
So you
that
got
we be
each
like,
other's
"Oh,
backs?
girl, please."
Yeah, we're here.
And like, and sometimes she goes into the club and she be like, "Oh, girl, this, and that. Oh, I got you, bitch. Or get me a drink. Okay, you pay me later." It's like it's we all know each other so well
my back, I
that
got
we
you.
know she'll have my back later
Right.
on when I don't have, and if I have, she has, and if she doesn't have, I have.
But there's some other new girls that think we're coming for them just because of the point blank that we look so lovely. They think we're
It
like,
isn't even like that. We don't even think like that.
we're
It's
not
a
like that. I'm
competition.
very friendly. I'm very friendly. People think I'm shady when I'm not.
No, you're just
I'm not
shy. I noticed you're a little shy.
I'm a very humble person, but people always take my humbleness as shade.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how.
Well, usually when somebody's not as outgoing as others, like her.
Yeah, like I'm crazy. No, and I'm crazy, and I feel like sometimes people get really scared of how crazy I am and jumpy and everywhere. Because hello, like okay, she's jumping around, but I can't do that, so I'm gonna come for her. You know?
So I know there are steps to becoming a girl, and I know there are gonna be young, you know, butch queens watching this that feel the same way that you felt at one time. What message will you tell individually to the ones that are watching this show?
Okay, what I would say is, if you want to become a girl, don't do drugs, go to school, go to hormone therapy with a doctor, don't do silicone, finish school, get a real job, and get all the surgeries you want, because after you get that job, you make a lot of money and you get the surgery. Don't come into this life and stay in it, because this is just a night thing. You know, this is a ball. A ball is over at a certain time, and then it's real life.
Right.
Let's wake up.
At the end of the day.
And for you, what message will you
Same
say?
over here, what she said. You know, just stay very level-headed and don't involve yourself around the wrong crowd of people who have bad intentions for you, because that could lead you down the wrong road, basically.
They took my words out of my mouth.
You what?
They took my words out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. All right. So, is there anything else you would like to say for the viewers?
I just,
Well, use protection, always be safe, do everything, just very much
Because you could party, you could be all the women you want to be, but
Just stay safe.
always
they say.
but being safe is
Protect
always the
yourself.
best.
Safer
Always.
and happy.
always.
Yeah, of course.
Better to be safe than sorry.
I know that's right.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Have a good night.
You too.